Guys had great looks first two possessions, neither one went.
Here's James Harden, second in the league in scoring, just under 29 points a game. Howard on the offensive glass, denied by Duncan. Drastically from the way he began the season as Leonard puts it up and draws the foul, but at the time it was shocking, PJ, seeing Kevin McHale lose his job that early in the season after what the Rockets had done the previous 4 seasons under.
Kevin McHale has the highest winning percentage of any Rocket coach. He improved the win total every year. 6-7 months ago, they were in the Western Conference Finals. 11 games in, was awful quick to pull the plug, but that's the owner, that's the GM's prerogative. John Blair Bickerstaff was an excellent choice. He's been here, he's worked with them. The Ty Lawson experiment has not worked to this point. It's gonna work. Ty Lawson is too good a player. He's back now, 1 game in after that 2-game suspension, but he's gotta play a lot.
Tap to set up the break. Open, Mills will give it up to Leonard. You bet. Oh. You've seen Harden's 3-point attempts go down, and that coincide with his offensive production going up in this stretch of, say, the last 20 games.
No question. And the other thing that's been a problem for them is Boris Diaw gets a great look. Kawhi Leonard penetrates.
Will give it up. Here's Ariza.
Players. But a lot of people in this league, a lot of coaches have had good players. It's the defensive end.
Harden around Green this time. Sets up an open Beverly. Off on the 3.
You talk about James Harden, that would have been his 5th assist. He's only got 2 points because he's distributing the ball.
He has more assists than field goal attempts right now. Leonard connects.
I mean, you just...
Who says that's a bad shot? You don't decide for yourself. Get to the point where I have to tell you. Harden with 4 to shoot. Stolen by Leonard. Leonard in the open floor to the rim.
His defensive instincts are so good, Ryan. He's like a defensive back. He just lurks there. He wants San Antonio has is important. But watch Kawhi. He just knew it was coming. He saw Dwight, and he saw that he wasn't going to shoot the ball, so he just drifted out right there. His 3rd steal already today.
And it surprised him. He did not realize he was as willing and skilled on defense as Aldridge is and has been.
Defense and rebounding.
Green a little too strong. Leonard alone for the offensive board. Finally said, why not? And put it back home.
Again, Kawhi fills the stat sheet. He's a good rebounder also.
Ariza has it poked from behind by guess who? Kawhi Leonard is starting to flash his greatness here in Houston.
Wow, 3-point shot. Again, he just fills the stat sheet up. This is 2. I'll move in a little bit. You're not going to play me. I'll figure that. We're used to the steals. He's got 3 of those, and he handles well enough to convert. Look at those big mitts that he finishes with down there. But to me, it's the offensive improvement. He's got from 16.5 up to 21. Field goal.
Defense team, and again, looks like he will be this year as Aldridge. This is that time. Leonard
is going to give you 1 or 2 during the game. Very inventive passes.
Harden, no. Capella skying over, but there's Leonard and
he sees the floor defensively.
5 to shoot. Parker will.
He should 2s and 3s, but he distributes the ball to his teammates.
2 of 9 from the floor now is Harden.
JB, I always call him John Blair. That's what his father called him.
Aldridge lobs it in. Leonard trying to work Ariza with a shot clock waning, and Leonard shows off the array of offensive skill.
Careless. But watch Kawhi Leonard. He's got a guy on his back, a very good defender. So he's got a step-back move in the post. Pop talked about last year how he wanted Kawhi.
Harden has the last 6 for Houston. Beverly alone, a 3 is short and tongue. Aldridge leans in, wanted the contact and foul, didn't get it, and a gorgeous outlet from Howard. It's Springs Brewer who's denied by
Aldridge. That's why he missed, and again, it ignited the break. Watch Kawhi Leonard. Just up in the made that mistake on the pump fake.
Here's Harden. Going to the jab step. The fire, not even close. Here's Diaw. He's liked this matchup all day in the post against Jones. Leonard the length to extend and finish.
Doesn't look like much, but they
guarded nicely there by Mills. Cut off the lane. 5 to shoot for Harden. Trying to free himself of Leonard. He could not. And the jumper predictably no good. Lawson wants it in attack mode. Finds Capella. Can't finish the second try. No.
ball in the basket against a renewed Houston defense.
Lawson lobs inside, and
Excellent defender. Ariza's a really good defender. Dwight Howard is a great defender. They have a lot of people who are good defensively, as the best defender in the league with an emphatic finish right there.
And he's taken the Spurs back to within 3, a 7-0 San Antonio run, and it happened like that.
Well, talking about defense, it was time for San Antonio to start playing. But again, what they did with it, Patty Mills with the pass, Kawhi Leonard with the finish. Different than at the end of the game. When in the last 2 minutes, you get anybody can shoot it, and you get
3 of the game for Harden. He has 17 points. Leonard finds Duncan shuffling inside and finishing yet again. Terry is 38 years old. Been a big contributor here in the second half. Leonard went for the steal. Harden gets blocked from behind. An excellent defensive play by Leonard, but then a poor outlet pass by Tim Duncan, and Terry is fouled.
And a poor foul.
This basketball is like a hot potato, this possession. Batted around, all over it goes. No control. Can Leonard hit? Yes!
Wow.
On the roll. And it's a 4.
Do not want to help out and expose an offensive rebound.
Harden now with Parker on him. Leonard trying to get back to him. He does. 4 to shoot. Harden gives it up. Capella just flips it up and off. Just